Whether you're buying a fleet of laptops for your employees or just looking for a productivity system for yourself, you'll want one of the best business laptops as they are typically durable, powerful, secure, and easy to use. We review dozens of business laptops each year, and the models that make our best business laptops list offer a combination of comfort, performance, and battery life. Don't forget about security and durability. Business laptops typically come with fingerprint sensors, IR cameras, and security chips, and many have military-grade durability. Newer models should even feature webcam sliders and displays with built-in privacy filters. In this review, we will be discussing in details about the best business laptop available in the market today. This list was created based on my viewpoints as well as the cost situation in the market. So whether you need best business laptop, this list will show the products available for that. If you want more information and price, please check the product link below the description. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Buying Guide present Top 10 Best Business Laptops. Let's get started with the list of the best business laptops. Number 1. HP Elite Dragonfly. Features: CPU, Intel Core i3, i5x7. GPU, Intel UHD 620. RAM 8GB per 16GB. Storage, up to 2 TB. Display, 13.3-inch, 1080p or 4K. Size 12x7.8x 0.6 inches. Weight, 2.2 pounds. HP's Elite Dragonfly redefined what it means to be a business laptop. This stunning laptop has a breathtakingly gorgeous chassis that flaunts a unique dark blue finish. The design is as practical as it is attractive. The Elite Dragonfly has flexible hinges that convert the laptop into a tablet, and at 2.2 pounds, it's one of the most portable 13-inch laptops around. You'll somehow need to take your eyes off the Elite Dragonfly's aluminum body to appreciate its bright and vivid 13.3-inch display. But the Elite Dragonfly's greatness doesn't stop there. The laptop also has a surprisingly comfortable keyboard, fast performance, and a host of security features, including an IR camera, a fingerprint sensor, and MIL/Spec 810 rated durability. Check product link and price on video description below. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Number 2. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon, 8th Gen. Features: CPU, Intel Core i3, i5x7. GPU, Intel UHD 620. RAM 8GB per 16GB. Storage, up to 2 TB. Display, 13.3-inch, 1080p or 4K. Size 12x7.8x 0.6 inches. Weight, 2.2 pounds. Lenovo didn't make many changes to our favorite business laptop, but the new ThinkPad X1 Carbon now flaunts Intel 10th Gen CPUs. On top of delivering fast performance, you get long battery life on the 1080p model, and two gorgeous 1080p and 4K display options, all in an impossibly lightweight chassis, 2.4 pounds. But it's still those classic ThinkPad features: a durable design with MIL, STD, 810G strength, best-in-class keyboard, and stealthy black-red aesthetics that carry the X1 Carbon to greatness. Yes, we wish the ThinkPad X1 Carbon hadn't ditched the SD card reader in the previous, and top configurations can get very expensive, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a better overall business machine. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 3. Microsoft Surface Pro 7. Features: CPU 10th Gen Intel Core i3, Core i5, Core i7. GPU Intel UHD or Iris Pro. RAM 4GB, 8GB, 16GB. Storage 128GB, 256GB, 512GB, 1TB. Display 12.3-inch, 2736x1824 pixel. Size 11.5x7.9x 0.33 inches. Weight 1.7 to 1.74 pounds. The Surface Pro 7 takes an excellent laptop from last year's Surface Pro 6 and gives it a power boost. While battery life takes a hit, the new 10th Gen CPUs provide outstanding performance in our synthetic and real-world testing. The design hasn't changed at all, but the Surface Pro 7 now has a USB-C port for charging and connecting peripherals. Microsoft still sells the comfortable Alcantara-clad type cover and the super-responsive Surface Pen, which makes it easy to draw or take notes on this tablet's vivid and bright 12.3-inch display. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 4. Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch M1. Features: CPU Apple M1. GPU Apple M1 integrated. RAM 8GB per 16GB. Storage 256GB, 512GB, 1TB, 2TB. Display 13.3-inch, 2560x1600 pixel. Size 12x 8.4x. Welcome to the new era of Apple computing. Apple's M1 Custom Society marks the first step in Apple's conscious uncoupling from Intel. The ARM-based 5nm chip has 16 billion transistors, which is the most the company has ever put into a chip. In addition to all those transistors, the Society features an 8-core processor, integrated graphics, a unified memory architecture, Apple's Neural Engine, an improved image signal processor, and Apple's Secure Enclave. The result is a faster, more powerful laptop that's a force to be reckoned with. The MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 delivers impressive performance and has the longest battery life we've ever seen on a Mac. If that's not enough, paired with Big Sur, you get blistering web page load times and a better webcam experience, all thanks to Apple Silicon. In short, the new MacBook Pro is everything Apple said and more. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 5. Dell Latitude 9410 2-in-1. Features: CPU Intel Core i7-10610V Pro. GPU Intel UHD. RAM 16GB. Storage 512GB. Display 14-inch, 1080p. Size 12.6x 7.9x 0.6 inches. Weight 3 pounds. If battery life is a priority, the Dell Latitude 9410 2-in-1 is the business laptop for you. The 2-in-1 laptop easily got me through a full day of use, even with the screen brightness turned up. But its 16+ hours of runtime isn't the only reason to buy this notebook. The Latitude 9410 2-in-1 has a sleek, flexible design, fast performance, and some useful sign-in options. All you need to do is walk up to this Dell and it will know that you're there thanks to its proximity sensor. This makes it super easy to log in. You don't have to input any passwords or even look at an IR camera. The Latitude 9410 2-in-1 is yet another big stepping stone for Dell's famously uninspiring business notebooks. Check product link and price on video description below. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Number 6. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Yoga 5th Gen 2020. Features: CPU, Intel Core i7. GPU, Intel Core i5-10310U, Core i7-10610U. RAM, 16GB. Storage, 256GB, 512GB SSD. Display, 14-inch, 1080p and 4K. Size, 12x8.5x 0.6 inches. Weight, 3 pounds. Lenovo took a chance with the ThinkPad X1 Yoga, the first metal ThinkPad, and it paid off. While we still love the signature matte black carbon fiber found on most ThinkPads, the aluminum and magnesium ThinkPad X1 Yoga is a gorgeous change of pace. Not only does it have a slim design, but this convertible 2-in-1 flaunts a bright display and offers a best-in-class keyboard and long battery life. These combine to make the best Lenovo laptop for anyone who's looking for a convertible. You also get loads of extra goodies like a built-in stylus slot and webcam cover. We still love the ThinkPad X1 Carbon for its super lightweight chassis, but you should get the Yoga instead if you want to use a stylus. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 7. MSI WS6610 TMT. Features: CPU, Intel Core i9-10980HK. GPU, NVIDIA Quadro RTX 5000 Max-Q. RAM, 16GB. Storage, 1TB SSD. Display, 15.6-inch, 1080p 4K. Size, 14.2x 9.7x 0.7 inches. Weight, 4.6 pounds. Sleek, metal, and unashamedly rectangular, the MSI WS6610 TMT reminds us of a retro sports car. The image of a DeLorean, the Back to the Future car, surfaces in our mind whenever we glance at this square hunk of aluminum. On top of that, passed several mil-spec durability tests and even has a decently long battery life for a souped-up workstation. Our workstation benchmarking gauntlet was no match for the WS6610 TMT, nor were its direct competitors. The WS66 scored a monstrous 6,735 on the Geekbench 5.0 test, surpassing the ProArt StudioBook 15, 6,076, Core i7-9750H, the WS659TM 5,573, Core i7-9750H, and the workstation average, 4,178. The MSI WS66 also took a speedy 8 minutes and 28 seconds to complete our handbrake benchmark. Check product link and price on video description below. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Number 8. HP Pro C640 Chrome Enterprise. Features: CPU, Intel Core i7-10610U. GPU, Intel UHD. RAM, 16GB. Storage, 128GB eMMC. Display, 14-inch, 1080p. Size, 12.8 x 8.07 x 0.65 inches. Weight, 3.3 pounds. Chromebooks for business users. Yes, we mean it. The HP Pro C640 Chromebook Enterprise is the best option in this budding category. Running on Chrome OS with Chrome Enterprise, Google's cloud-based IT platform, the Pro C640 is a good alternative to Windows or Mac OS for small business owners or boutique companies. What makes it such a compelling laptop is that it doesn't compromise on features to fit the traditional Chromebook persona as being cheap and built out of plastic. Instead, this $1,129 Pro C640 has a gorgeous metal chassis that is military-grade tested, plenty of security options including a fingerprint scanner, and fast performance delivered by a 10th Gen Intel Core i7 CPU. Number 9. HP EliteBook 840G7. Features: CPU, Intel Core i7-10810U CPU. GPU, UHD graphics. RAM, 16GB. Storage, 512GB SSD. Display, 14-inch, 1080p. Size, 12.7 x 8.45 x 0.7 inches. Weight, 3 pounds. The EliteBook 840G7 is one classy-looking business notebook. But it's more than just looks. It offers 9 hours and 23 minutes of battery life, an awesome keyboard, and when you need it, a SureView privacy display to keep strangers from checking out your screen. There are also plenty of ports so you can ditch the dongles, and top-firing speakers sound surprisingly good. Yes, the webcam isn't the best, but that's nothing an external solution can't fix. Cheaper than most premium business laptops, the EliteBook 840G5 comes with a 10th Intel Core i7 CPU, up to 64GB of RAM, and up to a 1TB SSD. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 10. Asus ExpertBook B9450. Features: CPU, Intel Core i7-10510U. GPU, Intel UHD. RAM, 16GB. Storage, 1TB. Display, 14-inch, 1080p. Size, 12.6 x 8 x 0.6 inches. Weight, 2.2 pounds. 16 hours and 42 minutes. That is how long the ExpertBook B9450 lasted on our battery test, which involves continuous web surfing over Wi-Fi at 150 nits. Almost 17 hours. Can you believe that? Because I can't. No other laptop has endured for that amount of time. Thanks for watching us. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.